Round about here? Okay.
Yeah, you good?
All right. Over here. Over here. All right. It's my beard coming. We're at GodzillaPoop.com at Tokyo Game Show. I am joined right now by Rickard and Henrik from VisionTrick Media. And, well, why don't you tell us what you're showing off here today?
Yeah, so we are showing off our game Pavilion, which is a 2D exploratory game where you indirectly guide the characters through the levels.
Okay, so like, how are you doing that? Are you manipulating the environment?
Yeah, you're manipulating stuff in the environment like the lights and physical objects to kind of guide him where you want him to go.
Okay, cool. So like, you're kind of divorced from the main character.
Yeah.
Right? So,
yeah, we call it a fourth-person exploratory experience.
wow. Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, and that comes from that you are not the main character, but instead you are kind of observing from a greater perspective.
Yeah. Is that something that works itself into the story, or?
Kind of. I think in the beginning we was just looking for a way to describe it not being really a first-person game or a third-person game. So yeah, you know, we tried the term fourth person, and some people like it and gets interested and kind of see the connection to the game when they play it, but some people think it's a bit pretentious, but I think we have to
pretentious is good, like.
live with that, I guess.
It looks very, like, looking at it, it sort of brings stuff like Bastion to mind. Is that something you were going for, like, visually?
I know, I think the connection is mainly because it's an isometric game, so it kind of gets that isometric feel, and you know, Bastion also had a lot of detail and stuff like that, so it was not really an influence, but I really can see the connection too.
Right. So how's it been? Is this your first trip to Japan?
No, I actually live here in Tokyo.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, we could have done this ages ago.
Exactly. But yeah, Rickard is here visiting.
Yeah, I was here 7 years ago, but
Oh, okay. Oh, great. So how's the reception been to the game so far here?
Much better than expected.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Really
Players
cool.
are really getting into the experience and understanding what it's really about without having too much problem.
yeah.
Especially since we don't have any text in the game, so no real text tutorial, but instead we are doing everything through the gameplay.
Right.
Yeah, it's really working out.
Yeah.
How does it work out for you guys? Obviously, you being in Tokyo and you being in wherever you are.
Stockholm.
In Stockholm. Like, how does communication kind of work for you guys?
I think it's both a good part and a bad part about it.
Yeah.
Sure, it's not. Sometimes you want to sit next to each other so you can just bounce off feedback. It's also kind of nice. I work on the day, send over a build to Rickard. He does improvements. I get it back in the morning, and it's kind of 24-hour cycle.
Right.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But most of the time we sit on Skype and talk. And that works fine, actually.
It seems like this year at TGS there's much more of a focus on like indie games than there ever has been before, and there's all that, you know, I mean, there was Bit Summit earlier in the year, and like there's been this real drive for like Japanese indies. Like, I mean, have you guys kind of felt that benefit, especially you being in Tokyo? Like,
yeah, absolutely. I also attended Bit Summit, and so it was a great event and definitely a start of something new, with more Japanese indie developers coming in the light.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I think that Tokyo Game Show didn't even have a indie area last year.
Right.
It's like the first time, so
And
that's
also
a bit start of something new, I guess.
Yeah, and a lot of small events popping up, like the Indie Underground the other day.
Indie Underground.
Yeah,
nothing like that. Okay, so when's Pavilion set to come out, or are you not kind of?
I think we are targeting late spring next year.
Yeah. Okay. And on PC.
PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita.
Okay, all right. So thanks very much. Looking forward to playing the game, and then
please do.
see how it goes. Okay,
Thank you.